Hi, it's King T8 here, and today I am back in the studio with the LEGO Assembly Square. And in this video, I will be doing my full in-depth review of this set. So this set is just over 4,000 pieces and cost around $280. So the first thing you obviously notice are these two buildings. This building is really one building, but it looks like it's two buildings, so two separate buildings. And we're going to start this review by kind of looking at the exterior stuff. So we do have some nice minifigures here, including the baker, the dentist, photographer, and some other characters here. There are some still in the building, so I will get to those when we come to it. There's also this really nice baby carriage, and there's supposed to be a baby in there, but I don't know where the baby is right now. Anyways, so we have a nice cafe corner reference up there with the coffee mug. There's some nice awnings and outside seating for this first cafe. Then there's a pretty interesting building here. Then on the roof there is a rooftop access on this corner building here. So then we go to this side where we have, I feel like this is the more interesting side of the set, probably because of this spire right here, the tallest point in the set. But down here we have the bakery with these nice windows made of garage panels, clear garage panels. And I feel like a slightly more detailed exterior around this way. There's this really nice window here, and I'm going to try to get the camera in closer. It says dentist. Then flower shop, and this nice Parisian restaurant reference with the roof, the curved roof. And this set actually uses some really interesting detailing techniques. So if you'll notice, the curved roof, as I just pointed out, that's actually wheel loader buckets are the curved element of that roof. Just underneath there you see this nice detailing. Those are actually made of Thor's hammers, 6 of them. Unfortunately the set only came with 6, and I was hoping to get one for something else as an extra part, like in some other sets, but nope, you only get 6. Then over here there is actually a shield piece right there, or it's a tile that looks like a shield. Then one of my favorite features of this whole set is the fountain. Looks very nice, surrounded by some nice tile work. This whole thing actually sits on 2 base plates that are connected together. So right here where there is this standalone building is a 32 by 32 base plate that ends right about where the fountain ends, and then over here is a 16 by 32 base plate. But this building here joins the 2 together and it makes one solid base plate. So we're going to start over here with the interior of the first standalone building. So we could actually just work our way down, it's not too important which order we go to. And the roof pops off just like that. And we have a dance studio with a really nice mirror. This is probably one of the best features of the whole set, because that is actually Lego. Obviously, it is a Lego set. Then there's a piano. Don't ask me how they got it up the stairs. And there is a ballerina in there as well that did not join the minifigures on the exterior. There you can see the staircase going to the rooftop access. So, and then this whole floor, there's actually a balcony, but this whole floor pops off, just like all the other modular buildings. and there is a music shop inside. This is probably one of, if not my favorite interiors, because it's got 2 guitars, one acoustic, one electric. The cash register is not too over the top, but just fits. The drum set, on the other hand, is probably one of, if not my favorite feature of this entire set, and then there's a saxophone down there for display. Another one of the minifigures that did not join the exterior ones. Just like the last, this roof and this entire floor pops off. Then we can see the interior of this cafe area. So it is a little bit dark because the entire building is black and brown for the entire first floor, but I got a bunch of the extra pie pieces, which are 1x1 tiles with the rounded corner, kind of. I don't know exactly how to describe that, but there is like a couple of seating areas, then more pie, and then kind of just a little burnt piece of furniture. So around the back, there's actually not too much to this set except for one part. I'll show you that in a little bit. But there's just a trash can and some vines, but this whole thing is so big I can't even rotate it around in the studio. So I actually believe that you could probably put on the dance studio and then the music shop if you wanted to, and do it reverse, but I'm gonna do it just like for the purpose of this review, I'm gonna do it just like the actual set. So I believe that is correct, and this section goes on just like that, then on comes the roof. So now we're going to go to the main building, and just like the last, we're gonna work our way down. So this is probably one of my, if not my favorite part of the entire set, and it's just an apartment, but it is a fan of Lego. As you can see, there's a layout with some trains. Then over here on this wall there are some buildings. There's a kitchen out of minifigure scale Lego. And then over there there's some trains and a set on display. And if you actually pick up this set, which I'm going to, and pull it out, which is easier said than done actually, you can see that it is a cafe corner set. Or at least the box. The very first modular for those of you that don't know. And then there's just a bathroom in there. Not too much, nothing too special in the bathroom. But this is an interesting area. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't really like it. You guys can make your own opinions, but it's just a little outdoor seating on top of the building. But for the purpose of my city, where I have the assembly square placed, it's not very good, because you're facing the back of this whole building. And if I wanted outdoor seating or rooftop seating, I would flip it around and put the seating to the front so you could at least see the view of the city. I don't know if they designed the set to intend that maybe there's something behind it, like a park. And that would actually make a lot of sense, but there's nothing. Like, you can't see the good view of the city. But anyways, that's probably my least favorite part about the set. And I believe this entire thing comes off. So you can see that it's one building, not two. So we're gonna go over here, and there is a photo studio. Kind of an older style photo studio. There's a really neat camera here. An older design of a camera, and the minifigure that goes with this is the photographer. He's got a nice mustache and a hat. So then over here we get the dentist, which is actually really cool because of this chair. It has so many different moving parts, and it was really fun to build. And then back here we just have some appliances and a picture. And the whole stairwell system is actually behind here. Same with the previous floor. And this entire thing, like the previous that we just went over, pops off. And it is kind of awkward though. That's the one thing bad about that. Down here is the tallest floor. we have the bakery. And there are some really nice pastries on this shelf back here. There's also an oven somewhere. Yep, down there. There's a oven. And the door to get to the back stairwell is actually up there, which is really interesting. But the thing you'll probably notice is this wedding cake through the garage panels. That's where I can get the best view. And there's some nice detailing. There's a pretzel and this curved roof. Then over here, we're gonna end with the flower shop, the florist. So outside there are some various displays. There's some tools over there, and there's some flowers. But inside it's interesting because there's a parrot. I don't understand why there's a parrot, but there just is. And then there's some other flower related things. Nice display over there. It's really hard to see because of the lighting, but you get the idea. So we're going to pretty much end the review here. I don't want to go too into detail, like every single piece, because that would take hours. Just like the hours that it took to build this. But I will say, is it worth it? Absolutely. This is by far my favorite modular building. Some other people consider the town hall and the cafe corner to be better, but this is my favorite. It has everything good about every other modular to the date that this modular was made. It does not include things from the corner garage or bookstore. Those are more recent, but it is worth it. The 280 pays for 4,000 pieces, which is quite a deal for a set. Considering other sets, the average price per brick or part is 10 cents. So the deal on this, if you're a fan of LEGO, is incredible. This is a must-have set. So here we are in the city, hotel, front and center, like usual. Everything's like usual, except the Parisian restaurant has actually moved down here. That's because the assembly square has moved over here by the shopping center, which makes a lot of sense in my opinion. Shopping and bakery, flower shop, dentist, it all kind of makes sense to be over in this area because there's just a lot of shopping. So it does hang off the table just a little bit, but it's really stable. You can see it doesn't fall off if you bump it, because most of the weight is on the table, just this little part, and it's of the smaller building, so that works perfectly. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. King T out.